everyone, welcome on our fourth walk for homemade routines HfG Karlsruhe. We are starting our walk with Fred. We are now at the place when we were last week, but we will continue going up to the old city. And today I decided to read out loud the book of a Nobel Prize winner, Polish Nobel Prize winner. The writer is called Olga Tokarczuk, and the book I'm going to read is Flights. I would just want to say about this book that this is a fragmentary novel, and I chose 4 short pieces to read out loud. Just to say, this book is translated in English, and Polish name Bieguni. This is a name of translation of English runaways. The book is called Flights, but it's named Runaways, which stems from Old Orthodox, and it was Bieguni, the runaways. It was believed, runaways, it was believed the people who stays in motion, they are avoiding an evil. So yeah, this is book I'm currently reading, and yeah, let's go. the right time and place. Many people believe that there exists in the world's coordinate system a perfect point where time and space reach an agreement. This may even be why these people travel, leaving their homes behind, hoping that even by moving around in a chaotic fashion, they will increase their likelihood of happening upon this point. Landing at the right time in the right place, seizing the opportunity, grabbing the moment and not letting go would mean the code to the safe had been broken, the combination revealed, the truth exposed. No more being passed by, no more surfing coincidences, accidents and turns of fate. You don't have to do anything. You just have to show up, sign in at the one single configuration of time and place. There you will find your great love, happiness, a winning lottery ticket, or the revelation of the mystery everyone's been killing themselves over in vain for all these years, or death. Sometimes in the morning, one even has the impression that this moment is close by, that today might be the day it will arrive.
Aesthetic.
7 years of trips. Every year we take a trip. We've been doing it for 7 years, ever since we got married, said the young man on the train. He was wearing a long, elegant black overcoat, and he was carrying a stiff briefcase that looked a little like a fancy container for a set of cutlery. We have tons of pictures, he was saying, and we keep them organized. The south of France, Tunisia, Turkey, Italy, Crete, Croatia, even Scandinavia. He said they usually looked at the pictures several times, first with their families, then at the office, and then with their friends. And after that, the photographs got safely tucked away in a plastic folders, like evidence in detective's cabinet, evidence that they had been there. Lost in thought, he gazed out the window at the landscape that seemed to hurry off somewhere. Didn't he ever think, what does "we were there" really even mean? Where did those 2 weeks in France go? Those weeks that day can squeeze into just a couple of memories. The sudden onset of hungers by the city's medieval walls and the twinkling of evening at the cafe where the roof was covered in grape wines. What happened to Norway? All that's left in the chill of the water in the lake that endless day, and the delight of the beer bought just before the shop shut, or the arresting first glimpse of the fjord. The things I've seen are mine now, the young man suddenly revived, concluded, slapping his palm down on his thigh. Point. Passing through the cities, I do know that at some point I will have to stay in one of them for longer, maybe even settle down. I weigh them in my mind, compare and evaluate. And it always seems to me that each of them is too far or too near, which means there must be some fixed point around which all of my perambulations revolve. Too far from what? Too near to what? Wall. Here there are some who believe that we have reached the end of our journey. The city is completely white, like bones left in the desert, licked by tongues of heat, polished by the sand. It looks like a calcified coral colony grown up over the hill from the times of the immemorial sea. It is also said that this city's runway is uneven,
difficult for any pilot. A runway from which gods once took off from land. Those who have any idea about those times repeat, unfortunately, contradictory things. No one can agree on any one version of events today. Beware, all pilgrims, tourists and wanderers who have made it this far. You sailed up in ships, came on planes, crossed on foot over straits and bridges, military cordons and barbed wire. Many times, where your cars and caravans stopped, your passport carefully checked, your eyes looked into. Beware, traverse this labyrinth of little streets according to signs, stations. Do not be guided by the index finger of an extended hand, the numbered verses in a book, the Roman numerals painted on the walls of houses. Do not be misled by stalls with beads, carpets, water pipes, coins unearthed supposedly from the sands of the desert, spices sprinkled in a color pyramids. Do not be distracted by the colorful crowd of people like you, of all possible types, colors of skin, faces, hair, clothing, hats and backpacks. At the center of the labyrinth, there is neither treasure nor a minotaur you will have to fight in a battle. The road ends suddenly with a wall, wide like the whole city, tall, impossible to climb. Supposedly, this is the wall of some invisible temple, but facts are facts. We have reached the end. There is nothing past this now. And so don't be surprised by the sight of those who stand before the wall in a shock, or those who cool their foreheads, resting them against the chilly stone, or even those who, out of exhaustion and disappointment, have sat down and are now snuggling up to the wall like children. It's time to go back.
Thank you for joining us today. It was first time we've been walking, and thank you a lot for my best camera woman, and thank you for my best compa, Fred. Thank you a lot. Bye bye.